And just check the audio levels.
Going on it now.
No, I got a Mario ad.
Ugh. Let's go! Yahoo!
Ah, don't do that.
What?
The only problem I have with your audio is there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah, well, I can turn the filter on and try. Give me a second. Where's
I
my
think you got a Red Bull ad.
filters? Yeah, let me. Noise gate. I don't know where the threshold is going to be. What does the closed and open threshold mean? Is the question. If I max these, I just lower the
Why does
open.
mine go so blurry?
I don't know. I do not know. How's that, Sarah? Is it still picking up background noise?
No.
No? And it's not quiet?
Wait. No, it is. Yeah, sorry. If I have my volume up, it does. It's all just constant noise.
I'm trying to fix that so it doesn't happen. But I also don't want to make it so my voice is insanely
Yeah, no,
quiet.
it's alright. It's not that bad.
That's fine at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're streaming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Alright.
Alright, Sarah, recap.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we continuing that?
Oh,
Shall
should I do that? Okay.
Only if you want to.
So,
Okay.
last session, we had the first session of the new campaign, the Ash Ocean. We were all coming from our respective areas to meet at one town, unbeknownst to each other, as we are twisted into a fate that is shepherded by a man with a raven dressed in black and a cane. Coming from the north is Spark Pilewood, a Fire Ganassi Enhancer, which is a homebrew thing. What way did you come from, Stan?
Oh, what?
Lee? What way
He
did
also
you
came
come
from the north.
They both came from the north.
from an
Just
island.
from a
differing
slightly
time.
different. Yeah.
Okay. And Aldravanda comes from the docks. Each encounter, the Raven Man dressed in black, different ways. Spark Pilewood gets stopped by him as he tries to walk past him. Stan Cinder gets really more just spoken to by him. And they have a bit of a philosophical whole thing. Aldravanda gets coerced, and he saves her. I don't actually know it was that one. Anyhow, they all end up going to the same inn as told by. He has a name, and we know his name, don't we? One moment. It's been one session, and I can't remember.
Well,
Where is it? Where is it? Well, I don't remember. But anyway.
Talking about blind dude?
No. Raven Boy.
Corvus.
Corvus. There we go. What is the blind dude name too? Do you have
Kazan
those?
Sosk.
Okay. As told to us by Corvus, we all meet in the same inn, at which most people are passed out drunk. We come at different times, and the only other awake people are a group of adventurers. They seem quite capable. Stan Cinder comes in first and finds himself a nice little corner. Spark Pirewood comes in next and sits onto the bar and attempts to get some food, and Aldrovanda comes in last. And again, because of her familiar, kind of gets coerced to get bloody go into a group of extortionists. No, information gatherers, whatever. Which Spark Pirewood exposes them, and they, being intimidated, run the fuck out of there. Now that's done, there is only one other, and other than the three main play characters, there's one other awake person. One enters hooded and difficult to see, and he himself goes and puts himself into a corner. After our characters have introduced to each other, we go see what his deal is about, and see he has very much come to this place for the same reason, being talked to by Corvus. He reveals his face, a man who has been burned and blinded by what we don't know yet. And really we know that he is hunted for some reason. We leave the tavern to go speak in a more private area before we are stopped by a bunch of fucking cats wanting to...
Mixed races.
Before you said it was just all cats.
Not all cats. The leaders are cats.
Ah, okay. Never mind. At which they declare him a filthy magic user, and want to get him. And we all protect him, and we find out he's a magic user. Woo! We continue on to go find its private space to stalk. It being the rat house we end up going to, and not only do we talk somewhat privately, but we also meet the previous leader of the rat house. Currently he is kind of the leader, but his office is not an office. Kind of trash. But we speak with him, and this is where my memory starts to fail on me. And I can't remember what we figure out by the end. I need some help. Please.
In essence, you agree to work with him, not for him. Key thing, I believe, for some people. To enact a plan to create another safe barrier for spellcasters in this town, where there was once a smuggling out under the leadership of this Don. However, he got overtaken by the cats and thrown to the wayside. The rat house is now his last dominion, and he is looking to regain power. And your interests have tended to align with his somewhat, at least enough to work with him. And for this, your first request is to investigate and find and potentially deal with the missing / kidnapped children. And that's more or less where we left the session at that point.
Very nice.
So, you all had rested to regain your full strength during this period of time. Not necessarily sleeping per se, but resting nonetheless. It is about midnight. I left this running. It is not midnight. There we go.
I believe we went to bed at midday,
Yes.
and then, yeah, went on from there.
So it is actually about 8:30ish. The night has come. It is dark. Fog has rolled in. You were given a location to head to in which they tend to be using to smuggle through. At least that is what they were told in their most recent report, where certain individuals were actually killed and the children were saved in this instance.
Children were saved.
And that is why they have this information in the first place.
Right. Well, let's get ready and head there. Do some investigating. Maybe a bit of stealth.
Are you guys any stealthy?
What? Let me. Oh my gosh. Let me have a look.
I'm sorry as I insulted you.
What?
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 I am sort of stealthy. It's only a little bit, but better than the average.
Right, right. What about
I'm
you,
guessing I
Turtle
can't
Man?
change spells or anything.
No, you could have.
Oh, okay, cool.
To every rest.
Okay, yeah, that will change something because I might be a bit stealthier. Well, I can be an animal for a bit. That I can be a bit stealthy for a while. That's just me, though. One second.
Either way, we'll do our best. We'll find these children. Are they rat children?
You didn't ask at the time, and it wasn't
No.
mentioned.
Alright, well, I guess we'll find possibly rat children. Let's go.
As
I can make someone a bit stealthier if I need to.
Just one person?
I can enhance someone's ability.
Ah, I see, I see.
I do not have the really good one yet, sadly.
as Kazan speaks up. If need be, I'm also somewhat able to do that.
Oh, nice.
Albeit I'm not exactly the most proficient in hiding my presence, as I have a tendency to run into things.
You're unlucky.
No, I'm blind, so I can't see things that aren't in motion.
Oh. Well, we'll give it a go anyway. You can use my hand.
What's about if you just tie some rope? Use some rope
It
so you
doesn't
both.
help. It doesn't help when he wants to move, though.
But if you're just holding his hand, it's same thing. And if we
No,
get
it isn't. I can lead him. I can stop him. I can literally like tap things and shit like no, not shit and stuff like that.
like
Sadly,
oh,
a rope is a bit slack.
And if he needs to run away quickly, well, one of us is going down.
One of you is going down.
If someone
Down.
needs to run, it's a yank.
Ah, yeah, okay, I got it.
There is no downside to hand holding.
So our plan at the moment is to go on scouting watch, look out for children who are going to be abducted?
Yeah.
Or do we have a certain location?
Yeah, we'll pull the location.
Okay.
You were told that there was a location that from just previously,
Yeah.
as in the day before, night before, it was discovered a route that they were taking, and it is theorized that that is the route that they take through the Red House to somewhere. That's where they
Right.
smuggle children through.
We shall quietly follow these people back to where they are taking the children, and then hopefully sets them all free.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan if everyone can be stealthy.
Let's hope.
So the location, it doesn't actually take that long to get here. I mean, you're like over here, so it's 5-10 minutes type of thing.
Oh, okay.
You're in Red House, in like the center area of Red House. So Red House itself is fairly small. How many times can I say Red House in one sentence? But I would like, if you're trying to, were you trying to track here or lie in wait?
I'm sorry, did they mention a specific time or was it
It was late at night. That was all you got.
well, I think lying in wait then. And then we'll track when we've actually seen something.
Yes, I believe that is a plan.
Okay. In that case, I would like perception checks for locations to hide.
Perception.
Hmm.
For Stan, you find a very nice spot where you can just wedge yourself into, go into your shell a little bit, and you are undetectable. You will have advantage on your stealth check. For Spark, kind of look around, and it's very obvious that a lot of these places are meant for small creatures.
Yes,
You are not small.
I am not small.
With that roll, however, you will have disadvantage on your stealth check,
Oof.
which I believe you already have, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
And 13, that's a lot. For Uku, looks, you find a nice, comfortable spot. It's actually got some provisions already there. You see loose arrows, but it's a nice little hovel spot.
I saw
Clearly
someone's
someone-
hiding spot.
Yeah, basically someone has been hiding here before. You'll have a straight roll.
No.
Now, who wants to look for Kazan?
All right, yeah. I was hoping. Well, I guess
Not me.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll do it since I'm holding his hand. One moment.
He would have looked for himself, but he's blinded. One better. You find that there is a nice little hole in the building that you're hiding on top of, and you can kind of shove him. It's loud to get in there, but once he's in there, it's very much not going to be hidden. And you imagine a little bit allowed to get out, but for the principle of hiding the blind man, it'll be quite nice.
Okay.
Still a straight roll for him, but he'll be in cover. Will anyone be doing the enhanced ability casting?
I don't know if I have that yet.
No. Let me have a look at my other ones though. Oh, my screen's a bit. And actually, no, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do another roll if I can, Terry. Because I'm gonna have my familiar hide somewhere else.
A lot easier. Your familiar can fly and get up to high places.
Do you want it to still do a perception, or is it just going to find some place to?
It's tiny. It's a lot easier to find a place for that.
Cool.
So it can just have the stealth check.
Cool.
That's, of course, if you actually wanted to keep it summoned.
Yeah, stay summoned.
Okay. Kazan will cast enhance ability on himself. So he gets advantage on his dex. Alright, stealth checks then from everyone.
Alright, I'll do my familiar first. Just the one for familiar.
Yes, Kazan. Nice.
Alright.
I'm saddened.
Aww.
Well, the first one was a nat 20.
And man.
Can't see shit, but you know how to hide.
Oh. I'm too bright pink.
Luckily that this was a group check. So there are 3 successes versus 2 fails.
It's both me.
Yes, both of them are you. But you will be hiding here for about an hour, give or take. Before it's nearing 10. Some of the less patient of you have a tendency to get a bit fidgety and impatient. So up until the final moment, when you notice that people are actually coming, you're making a bit of noise. Luckily, it seems that no one has noticed.
Good.
But you see 2 individuals, both carrying sacks across their shoulder. Both.
Are they filled?
Are they what?
Filled?
Oh, sealed.
No.
Filled.
Sacks. Filled.
Yes, definitely looks like it. You see points in the sack where it clearly looks like yeah, that's probably a person in there. That looks like an elbow. That's like a foot sticking out, trying to get push out type of thing. Yeah. It's not they're not hiding it, and they're not hiding themselves per se. They are fairly confident in their organization. But unless anyone will do anything, they are hooded figures. Clearly, they are tabaxis in nature. But they are hooded and still naturally quiet as they walk past. And unless anyone will do anything, they will not notice your presence.
Nah.
Not for now.
But about 20 feet, when they get about 20 feet past, you see one of the sacks.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
I was asking how many there were and how big the group was.
2. There are only 2.
Okay, and would is it just them two in the alleyway?
Yeah, they're walking past.
Yeah, okay. Trying to think whether to do something. Did we want to?
Well.
Oh, okay. What was the aim again? Did we want to follow them or jump them?
Up to you. There's multiple.
Yeah.
The
Don't
goal.
know how much I want to meta us hiding all in different spots.
The goal was to find out where they are taking the children. There are multiple paths to that.
Do I have anything I can track? No, no, I don't.
Can I? How far away are they exactly?
I'll say 20 feet away at the moment.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just went past, kept on walking.
Okay, how small of an animal can I turn into?
I believe you can turn it into tiny.
Okay. Can I turn into a little... damn, I can't do me anything that can fly or anything, so...
No flying, no swimming. Challenge rating, I think 1/8.
Can I turn into a mouse and try to scurry up one of their trousers or something? And try to be stealthy about it?
I don't think
Oh,
a mouse scurrying up someone's leg is in any way
No. Or like jump, like try to grab on somewhere. Like,
a mouse chasing a cat. Well, that's the.
oh shit. I didn't think about that.
It's very poetic for this area.
But I did say I'd do it, so I'm turning into a mouse.
Okay.
Actually, how about I just follow them as a mouse?
Okay.
That's better, because I was going to try to like jump on somewhere to grab on, but I'll just follow them as a fucking mouse. Better idea.
Oh, you should also check the challenge rating, by the way. Okay,
It's
yeah,
a
no,
mouse.
mouse. It's yeah, you can't just go though. It's this creature.
I can turn into a big fuck off
You
spider.
can't
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. It's a thing where you can't talk. You can't turn into certain things, even though they're just animals. Like you can't turn into a boar. Currently,
Yes.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
It's a 1/4.
Not a boar.
That's in
Wild
1/4.
shape. No, you can change max CR as 1/4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine then. You can't turn into an ape.
Next level it'll be max CR of half.
There we go. That's good then.
But yes, it will be well, there are no actual stats for mouse, so you'll be a rat.
Yeah, sure.
Because there is a stats for rat.
Wait, do they have swim speeds?
No,
Can't use it anyway.
I know.
they do not.
No, I was
So-
asking that just in case they did, because if they did,
So
I
it
wouldn't
couldn't.
be able
Yeah.
to.
You have 1 hit point. Make a stealth check as a rat. So that will be just a D20 roll.
D20. Yep.
Should turn into a cat. Oh, wait, the
Yeah.
cats.
They'd probably just allow it on their shoulder.
Is stealth. Oh, that is the straight D20.
Yeah.
Look. D20. Bro. Oh shit.
Can I Silvery Barb's an ally? No, I don't think I can. The description for the spells are coming up. Okay.
I mean, it's used the lower roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, because there's no point. Whew. 4. So you shift into a rat. You scurry along, passing by. They're still going ahead. You move forward. You step on a pin. You make a loud squeak in pain. No damage, because it's just a tiny pin. They turn around and see this rat.
Squeak.
Yeah, fucking rat house. And they will attempt to throw rocks at you. Or
Can I scurry? Can I try
Yeah.
to scurry away?
still they'll just like pelt at you. It's gonna roll 2d20s. A 15 and a 9. Yes, the 15 bonks you on the head. That will cause you to lose the 1 hit point that you have.
Shit.
Turn back into a turtle. What are the other 2 doing?
Can I jump out and tackle one of them?
Make an athletics check with advantage.
Not good at athletics, but you know, let's try.
Okay, what are you doing?
I get it. And I'm going to. Do I do it? If you will allow me to, depending on how much I can do.
Technically speaking, you 2 have a surprise round.
Yeah. Okay. So it's surprise round rule. I can't tackle anyone. I'm gonna do what I do best. And just blast the one that's not.
Oh, just blast him!
Never mind.
Do what you do
have
best, hey?
advantage.
Oh, I have advantage?
You were hidden.
Alright, surprise.
That's better.
Much better. Roll your damage. 9. You have oh yes, you do have +5. As it blasts into one of them, that one just was this non-lethal?
No.
You shoot one of them. It like blasts his chest, and he almost goes down. And you see this individual starting to actually go, oh, because these are tabaxi. They can move quick at a moment's notice. That one's gonna bolt if it's not dealt with.
Oh, wait, the one that got shot, or
Yes, the one that got hit by your Eldritch Blast.
gotcha.
Not quite enough damage. You, however, Spark, are tackling another one. Athletics check with advantage against that one's acrobatics.
I've already done.
Oh, you did that. Yeah,
I got
15.
15.
Against. Oh, they're not actually interesting. Boom. 10. This one, you do successfully tackle, both going prone.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I want.
The sack kind of rolling to the off his shoulder. You hear the bum 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 bum. As this sack suddenly bursts into flame. And it's like a small pillar of fire just going up.
Ha.
Okay.
Now, this is a loose combat, which is going to turn into a chase scene for at least one of these, as the other one is going to start bolting with its feline agility.
Do we roll initiative?
Yeah. When
Yes.
can I do something?
Now the surprise round is over. So,
Yeah.
boop. I'm just going to do that.
Was what started it was your turning into.
Yeah. I was just wondering because there was no real turn. It was like didn't know when.
Yes. This is a chase sequence, which is never good for a map because it takes so long. All right. I need to do this, don't I? Boom. Oh, wait. I forgot about Kazan. Never forget about Kazan.
Yeah, he gets a surprise round.
He does. He does.
Surely he hits the one that's trying to run away. They're in movement. Ooh.
He will go for the same one as Uku. Just with an elemental strike. Ooh, 11. That's not going to hit them. Oh, wait. Advantage. I forgot. 12. Still not going to hit them. Okay. Chase combat. Sarah, add yourself.
Yep. God damn, I can never find it on this damn sheet. There it is.
What do you mean?
Cause I got other sheets to deal with.
Ah, you beat me by 0.2.
0.02. Uku, you're up first.
Right. How far away is he from me at the moment?
They're both about 20 feet away from you. One is prone, being tackled by Owl.
Oh, he hasn't started bolting yet?
This one is prone alongside Spark.
Okay.
The other one looks like they're bolting. Sack still in hand.
Damn it. And now is that stack roller? I know these aren't even. I am going to. Is it difficult terrain where I am?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna run at him. 20 feet away. I can get there. And
At the prone one or the one you Eldritch blasted?
one that's going to bolt.
One you Eldritch
Yeah,
blasted.
thank you. And I'm gonna try and intimidate him. It's gonna grab his leg, look up, and just say, "Don't want to take another one of those. Best if you stop."
Make an intimidation.
What the fuck?
Right. As you see, the muscles are tensing. Just kind of relax. Because, yeah, they can't take another one of those.
The kitty.
So, can I just try and like chokehold it out and knock them out?
Suffocation? Yeah. Make another athletics check versus either their athletics or their acrobatics
I'm good at this, but alright.
to see if you've currently got them tackled and grabbed.
11.
This is to restrain them.
Ew. Oh. I re-rolled your dice and got a 1.
14. Sadly, they're able to start scrabbling their way out. You still have them grabbed, but you haven't restrained them.
Right, what do I have for a bonus action? Let's have a look.
But I will say that will give them advantage to escape the next turn. The other one's essentially out of combat now too.
Yeah, she's staring at him still.
No, I'll just hold him. I guess I have nothing else I can do.
All right. This is the one that's been intimidated. He's dropping the sack. And not moving. Successfully paralyzed.
Good.
Has gotten the gist of what's going on now. Doesn't really have anything.
Just looking at him like that.
Will squeeze out from his hidey hole, recognizing that you're definitely trying to capture them at this point. Will cast Color Spray in a 15-foot cone. This will sadly have to hit both Uku and Stan, but this starts with the lowest and goes up from there. So you both will. Oh, hang on. Uku, you will be targeted third.
Okay.
Just.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, neither of you will have to worry about it. Oh, hang on a second. Your health bar is shite.
Yeah.
And that's a good roll.
That damage.
That's once this.
Oh, sleep, isn't it? No.
What?
No, Color Spray.
What's color spray do again?
Boom.
Wow, thanks for
Doesn't
that.
tell me anything.
No,
No,
but I had
color
cast.
spray.
A mad color spray. Ooh.
But essentially, in order of ascending of their current hit points, they'll be blinded.
Oh. Like him.
Yes. Oh shit! This might actually affect Uku. Five, 7.
I think one of our neighbours just ran out into the street.
Yeah, I can hear yelling.
Yeah.
As both of these individuals will be blinded, Uku, you're close to also being blinded, but not quite.
Hey.
Okay. That will be Cassin's turn. This dude is prone, grabbed, and blinded. He's still going to try to get out though.
It's against my athletics, yeah.
Indeed, contested athletics. Your DC will be 8.
Let's go.
He has an advantage, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did have advantage. 1 second. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't
17.
matter.
You'll keep him grabbed. He's blinded. He's got nowhere to go.
You better quiet down right now, unless you want things to get dirty.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Oh well. Stan. One of them's clearly
So
given
did-
up. The other's not so much.
Yeah. Did one of them drop one of their sacks or something?
Yeah.
They have now both dropped their sacks. One is, however, on fire.
Exploded.
What, the one that's on fire? What, like, does it look like there's like anything alive in it, or is it
You
just
make a perception check.
Yeah, sure.
Indeed, you actually see what appears to be a little fire ganassi.
Ah. I'll be fine. I'll go over there. Was that my action?
Yes.
No, shit. I walk over.
Mhm. Fair enough. So, Yupi, you have this one who has surrendered. The other one is very much not escaping.
Okay. She will then just hold out her one of her hands and just go, the sack, please.
Just hands it over. The sack is about the same size as you.
Everything. Yep. And I don't know if we're stopping combat anytime soon, but she will then just ask, where were you going with these?
I will say yes. It didn't turn into a chase scene. I'm very sad. I was looking forward to chase rules.
I didn't want these fuckers getting away.
For all points and sake, this one will become restrained, and the other one just surrendered. As you see, as the flames have died down. Okay. She accidentally got dropped off map, so I had to drag her on.
They just slowly approached.
I'm like, you were just supposed to appear, but somehow it dropped over here.
Slide.
Yes. As there is a fire ganassi girl. Little companion too. Just stands up. So that's just goes to walk off.
Bye.
Hey,
Don't
kid,
get captured
you right?
again.
Looks up at Stan. Not by much, because Stan is small. Hmm.
Does the kid look okay? Okay, kid. Are you
Do
right?
you wish to burn, turtle?
Someday, maybe. That's how I reckon I'll want to go. Yeah, but not right now. I've got something need to do. And I light my hand on fire. It's like. Does she seem okay?
She seems completely fine. Looks like an arrogant dick, but completely fine.
Yeah,
Then
seems to come with the territory.
Seems to actually pay attention after your display of control of fire. Then, well, take it those two are the kidnappers.
Yeah, the cats.
Imagine. I am the greatest sorcerer alive. Or will be.
So why were you
Will
captured?
be, huh?
Will be. Little thing.
Oh. I am a thing, but yeah. You okay?
I wouldn't be. I've
Are
only
you-
just been kidnapped, escaped, and then found myself in the middle of 4 random strangers.
You didn't really escape.
Shut up, Fire Ganassi.
Okay, little one.
Can't tell me what to do just because we're the same species.
You really need to not go around telling people you're going to be a great sorcerer. That will very much get you hunted. You know this, right?
Yeah,
Why do you want to be a sorcerer?
so I can burn people.
Wow.
That's
I mean, I can do that too.
Okay.
well.
Wait, can you all burn people?
I think we all can burn people.
Yeah,
well-
we all can do that.
Yeah, burning people seems to be quite a easy to come by skill.
I can't do any big burnings of people though, only a little bit.
Well,
Well then, where you are you from? The town we're in.
I arrived on a
Giveroussis?
boat and then
Giveroussis.
promptly got kidnapped.
Ah,
And as I proclaimed myself a sorcerer on the docks, and
While she is doing this, I
Yeah.
open up the other sack.
bad
the other
news.
sack, you see this tiny tiefling
Ah,
just there as just this. It's not a knife or a dagger or anything like that, but this pointed object just goes up to stab you,
Hey, hey!
missing. But it kind of glints in this sun moonlight as you see that it's half a pair of scissors.
Oh. Wait. You want a real one?
Yeah, there we go.
Hello?
See, that one worked.
There we go.
Can you speak? Oh.
Hi,
Hey.
you're not a cat.
No, I'm very much not a cat.
Poke starts getting up. Oh, they're cats though. Goes over to go stab him.
That's the one. Whatever.
just
Oh,
We only really need one of them.
She will kill the one that surrendered.
He's so, like he's just standing, isn't he?
As,
like
as this
blind
little
standing
girl
there.
goes up, he's like, the blindness would have faded by now, but just looks at it like, no, 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 little get, no, no, help, 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 help. Stabbed. Yeah.
Is he dead?
Ah,
Have you had to do
Well, that's
that? Have you
unfortunate.
done that before?
just saw a little girl get out of a sack and just murder someone.
Okay, but we need this one alive, okay?
Oh, okie dokie.
We're looking for the other children that have been taken.
Oh, there's other children.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just mean.
It is. But anyway, we're doing it to put rats into power, so, I don't know where to take you now. I guess take it back to the rats.
If you have a place to stay, I would much appreciate it.
Oh, I guess we can take them back to the cats? Rats? No
To the-
cats. Rats.
So the kids,
What cats?
you're switching sides already?
They will
what are we
give you
gonna-
power!
Well, what are we gonna do with this body?
It was the what, sorry?
The body.
I don't know.
Can I just burn it?
You wanna burn it, girl?
Thought you'd never ask. My burning is superior to everyone.
Go ahead.
It's just produced flame.
Wow.
That's all she's got.
So just a girl,
Yeah.
little girl running
Spark.
around with a lighter, basically.
It's potentially she's not even a sorcerer. It's just the innate fire ganassi
Yep.
abilities. The only thing is she does have a familiar on her shoulder. It's kind of hovering and hiding in her hair.
Right.
That one is promptly burnt and then kicked in the corner. What's left of it? You just happen to kick it in the same corner where there's 3 other bodies of burnt individuals.
What?
I'm
Ah.
using this as this is the exact same spot that Adrian was in for his session 0.
Oh.
Oh,
People.
is one of his bodies there? Is he? One of the
It's
bodies?
his body now.
No, but he left 3 bodies here when he killed them and rescued the children. I like
I
to
just
see that
realized
everyone's
something.
staying a team.
I have passed without a trace. I just didn't see it.
I thought that's what you were prepping, and then you whip out the enhanced ability. You're like, oh, okay, that's
Because I didn't
understandable.
see it. I did not used to this having so many fucking options in my spell stuff. Fuck.
Hmm.
I know that for next time.
Well, anyway, I think we should interrogate this cat for information.
Well,
Now, I would like a just casual group intimidation because you just let the little girl kill his friend or ally or colleague and then burnt him.
Can I give Sarah advantage instead?
No.
Oh.
It's a group check.
I wanted to use Mind Sliver just to get in his mind and cause a little bit of damage. But alright. Intimidation.
no, it's not worth doing it just for this.
Ew, 6.
Okay.
Except Kesson, he's not a part of this.
There we go.
How's the total better at fucking intimidating than me?
You nat 20'd in your session 0 and rolling for shit ever since.
Yeah.
We all nat 20 in our session 0.
That's true. Right. As this one kind of puts his claws up and retracts them and so I won't die like Gregory over there, will I?
Oh, Gregory.
Oh,
I
don't actually know that's his name.
You need to know.
depends how you play this, man.
Yeah. I'll tell you whatever you ask. Just let me go. Please.
I don't know about that one. What if you tell the other cat?
I swear on my traitorous heart that I will betray them.
Insight check.
Inside check away. Look. The dude is lying about everything. Except he's also telling the truth.
What?
He is a traitor. He will completely and utterly betray them to keep his own skin. He'll probably betray you at some point, but definitely not in the immediate future.
Rude.
Well, where is this place you're going to be taking the children?
Well, I can show you.
Will there be an ambush there?
And how would there be an ambush when they have no idea that you're there? I could tell them that upon approaching, but then you just shoot me in the back first, and I would prefer not.
You
Yes.
would die.
You would die very quickly and painfully.
No, I'm just here for the money. So if you spare me, give me time to flee. Before I'm assuming that you're gonna go kill them all there.
All the
I am
people
more
that
than happy to lead you, though I sadly will need a sack with a child in it to be believable.
Put me in it.
Well, that'll work.
yes, that will work.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Let's into the sack you go.
Alright. Crawl into a sack.
He will get up.
Better than a cage.
Well, you're gonna be put in a cage.
Oh, not again.
It's a consistent theme. It appears wasn't meant to be, but oh well. So, what are we doing? Are we going with you or? Oh, because I'm happy to go with you. You and burn some people.
I don't know about bringing children into a gang war.
Wonderful, wonderful. In that case, I am gonna go burn a building.
Please make
Can
sure
you
it's
do it? Alright, I'll take you if you go to the cat dogs.
yes.
Well,
Eh,
Just make sure it's a building of a bad person.
Wow, you guys are fairly accepting.
Such is life. I burnt down a few buildings in my time.
I've kind of lost motivation to burn a building down now.
Well, you think we're going to argue with you?
Yes. Most people do. Most people are wrong. And then they burn.
You're going to try and burn us. If we were going to tell you no.
No.
Inside check. Yeah, 11.
Hard to read. It seems that this individual has charisma.
Okay.
Right. Now, the name's Ember. Remember it, all of you.
Okay.
Hello.
Good. Say it. Say my name. Remember it. I will be your superior one day.
Amber, that's right. Okay.
Ember. Like a fire.
Yes, Umber, I got you.
Ember.
Yes, Umber.
It's what
Ember.
starts the fires.
So
Yes, yeah.
Amber.
Ember.
Well, why'd you have an accent? Sorry, mate.
Yes, Umber.
I have an accent sometimes.
His name is very broken.
What's happening?
Now
Say my
don't.
name.
Let's calm down,
Why?
Batman.
Aren't you in a sack?
Yeah, I can't see. I'm here.
Yeah, Turtle Man, I'm going to assume you're going to be walking the blind man.
Yeah, I can do that. What about the other little one? What's she doing?
She's just there.
She's gonna go on
with a
a.
pair of scissors.
She's gonna go on a A bloody pair of scissors.
Yeah,
In blood.
cleaning them.
Are you gonna go on a stabbing spree or something, or are we gonna do something, or we're gonna take us somewhere safe, or what's happening?
I will go back and I'll show her who's the best seamstress. Me, that's who, with my scissors.
Right.
Have scissors.
They're all I could afford.
You bought those.
Who sells one blade of scissors?
You never know. You might break half a pair of scissors. You might want to go fix them. No need to buy a whole pair of scissors when you only need half a pair of scissors.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be over the top, but I'm not perfectly comfortable leaving 2 children to their own defenses.
Well, well, one I'm pretty sure is capable of defending herself.
And one just killed a man, the other one lit it on fire, so...
I think they're both equally self-destructive, and no matter what we do, they're probably going to get in trouble no matter what.
Fair enough, doesn't matter then.
Yes.
One literally came into the city and declared they were a arcane practitioner. Not a very good plan. Who knows what this other one did before we showed up?
Someone hit me, so I retorted by burning their face off.
Ah,
No, we know that one. You know, arcane practitioners are usually outlawed here.
It's not arcane, it's innate. One could say hellish.
Yes, but sorcerers are certain spellcasters. They do more than just have innate magic.
This is the tiefling.
Oh. Wait, you burned their face?
Yes. Yeah, hellish rebuke.
Oh.
Tiefling.
Right.
People are very smart here, and I think that whoever casts magic is a sorcerer. Or anything with frails is a fish.
I mean, usually they're right.
But I probably thought you were a sorcerer. Like this guy. I poke the sack in a random direction.
I don't know who... Is she trying to poke at the blind man?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't even know exactly where I am in comparison to her. He's been
Have you
looking
ever
off in
tried
the
echolocation?
slightly wrong direction.
He's been looking at a wall the entire time.
No one's moving. He can't tell where they are.
He's like a T-Rex.
Well,
No one move.
you two little
Stay
ones,
still, they can't see.
look after yourselves and don't try not to get caught again. 'Cause we're going to go take down this cat empire.
As you see, Ember just grabs the other one's hand. We are gonna go burn down people, especially if you like burn people's faces off. Do show me that trick.
Oh. Oh no, what have we done?
I don't feel like that's going to be a very good duo.
Hopefully we leave the city before anything goes too badly.
Well, we're not their
Like, I'm all
parents.
for burning things, but not when people are inside them.
Now,
Gonna do a real quick change up of the map.
you are going to change But change, you're going to show us the way to this location. We're going to the...
Location.
You make one more small, wrong step and try to backstab us. Let's just say you're going to die a horrible, horrible death.
Yes, I definitely believe you of that after witnessing what you've just done.
The Gregory!
I think the Gregory was the
Can I
dead
drop
one.
the sack?
No.
Right, well. Follow me if I want to live, I suppose.
Turtle
Is
Man
he
grabbed the
got
blind
horses?
man.
I can't follow you, I'm in a sack.
Sex, don't speak.
Oh, the accent made that sound different. So you're just gonna follow this guy?
Yes.
It'll take
Yeah.
you about half an hour out of town.
Can I not be prone anymore? Hehe.
And you
Right.
find yourselves as the fog, now that you're outside the city, even rolls in more. Does hinder vision a small amount. And at one point, the figure stops. Now, I recommend me going on alone from here. Unless, of course, you just want to go charging in which case, not much point me being here.
Mm.
Well, do you know how many people are inside?
Not specifically, no.
What do you plan to tell them when you get inside? Your partner is gone?
Partner is otherwise indisposed.
Yes, sure they will believe that.
Dealing with some escapees. I am here to deliver a special good.
Sounds like you've got it figured out.
Don't speak.
Sex, don't speak.
Well, I do when they have a person in them, but I'm just saying it for the sake of my ears.
Might be a good idea. Maybe when you're inside, you'll just scream as loud as you can. Hurt all the cat's ears.
True. I wish I had a whistle.
Do I have a musical instrument?
Instead, you could like see the sack just start wriggling a bit, and you hear a fucking viol start playing.
Oh, what? Oh!
Viol.
You have an instrument.
I do. I'm a performer.
Right. A very special capture.
Right. Well, what do the rest of you guys think? Good
Okay.
Uku goes in his bait, we scout around the outside, count as many as we can, and try to get a surprise attack in.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess it works.
If this fella goes against us, we kill him first. If not, he can be allowed to live.
Sure.
Sounds like a good plan. Hey, Catsman, we will scope the building from a distance. You betray us, you die first.
Do-do-do. Plop. Plop. Act.
Is this our scout? Holy fuck! A lot of people.
Yeah.
Wait, why is there two of me?
What? Why is the two of you? Why is the two of you?
I
How's
don't
it?
see two of them. I see
Mhm.
one.
There was two of me.
Oh, it's so dark.
Wait, what's down here?
Oh yeah, you don't have dark vision.
Wait.
So you're relying
Yeah,
on
but
what
it-
you can see.
It does my familiar produce a lot of light?
Had
It's
fire,
a
isn't
summon
it?
though. Don't you have to summon it? And wouldn't it
Yeah,
not be a good idea to do that when tracking?
No, I was just asking. Does it produce light?
Oh.
I don't know. I'll look it up later. I'm sure it does. I just don't know how much.
Now, for the sake of this, I will be moving you through Sarah, as this individual will take you along its path to get in, just so you have an awareness for that. Sure.
Like the tiniest of holes through the shack.
Yes. And he will tip you out into that cage. Oh, what did I just do?
You moved all
Did I
the
just drag
camera.
everyone?
Yeah, you moved all the camera focus.
I don't even know how I did that.
That was cool.
I think you pinged.
What did I do? I don't know. I can't replicate it. Anywho, that's where you'll be. And I will deal with that. There will be a brief conversation between these three here. Why is it when I click on them that I can't see you?
I am invisible.
Confusion. Whatever. Yeah. You three, what are you doing?
I didn't realize this was an island. I thought this was gonna be a warehouse.
It is not a warehouse. It is on the outskirts near the riverbanks.
Yeah. Is this just a wall? Is there a roof or anything?
Nope, it seems to be ruins.
Ah. Yeah, turtle man. Can you breathe underwater?
I can hold my breath for quite a while. I can't breathe underwater though.
God damn it! I'm the one that can do that.
If I stay by the blind man, would you care to go scope out from the water and see how many you can spot?
Oh, I can see stuff all right now. You have to point me in the direction.
Oh my god, you cannot see. Oh, this is. Oh,
I can't see anything.
I've got.
If you zoom out a little bit, you should be able to see torchlight from other people who can't see anything. But you yourself
Oh,
in your immediate surroundings are in
I
darkness.
can see some torchlight over in that direction.
You.
Other than that, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
If you want, I could jump in the water and
What?
try to swim towards it.
It is 60 foot
Yeah.
fucking dark, but holy shit. What do I... Wish I had a way to extend my dark vision.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I can see 5 feet around me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, where's I don't know where anyone is.
One's
no.
down, one's down.
Welcome to the blind man's life.
Ah, there we go. Oh, where's the blind man? Oh, there he is. The blind leading the
fuck's-
blind right here.
For fuck's sake.
I love vision sometimes.
Alright, Terry.
Mhm.
I'm going to unfurl my scarf and use it as like a everyone hold on to this scarf. Because it is a thing I can summon to me. So I can instantly pop it out of everyone's hands and into my hands.
Watch out for the bladed ends.
Yes. The rest of it is just like a fabric though. So
Yes.
makeshift rope. Even though I have rope. Alright. We're going to move down. Be very, very quiet, okay?
All right.
I'm going to lead the
Try to be
way.
as quiet as possible.
I'm going to lead the way. If there's anything in the way, I will tug on the scarf to let you guys know. So you don't trip over, okay?
All right.
Okay, I'm going to start slowly trying to stealth downwards to get a better vision of these ruins. And I'm going to try and lead the blind man over the riverbank.
Does Spark have disadvantage on stealth?
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Well, I scramble over and I pat you on the back. Oh, hopefully we can get there easy. Or hopefully this helps. Yeah.
Thank you.
You have enhanced ability, Cat's Grace. Advantage on dexterity checks. And you don't take
Oh,
falling
that's-
damage from falling less than 20 feet.
Ah, I didn't mean to put that there.
Yeah, so yeah, that lasts for...
How long does Longstrider last for?
I think 10 minutes.
I remember reading on one of my spells lasts an hour, and I don't know if it's Longstrider or...
No, it's long strider lasts an hour.
Longstrider lasts an hour. Can I get this once for free a day? I'm going to cast Longstrider on myself.
Okay, you have... Yeah, the Cat's Grace lasts for an hour. Yeah. And I'm concentrating.
Oh. Well, since we have to conga line down, Terry, I'll let you control the tokens.
So your first step is to go there, where there's
Yep.
the riverbank.
And I'm going to just...
Yes, you can get over
Yeah.
it just fine. It's no biggie. However, for the rest, it's oops. Sorry, back over there.
I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna warn them about it.
With aid, it would be fairly simple. However, I would like stealth checks from all three of you. Wait, two of you and the NPC.
If I had to make a stealth check, I'd be angry at you.
Oh, 10.
Oh, cousin 11.
Oh, you have advantage. Oh no, that's cousin.
I have a straight roll.
22. 10 or above.
Let me just check one thing real quick. Right. That's okay.
I mean, Caslin can see me with tremor sense as well, right?
Not with the water in the way, really. tremor senses to this local earth area.
Right.
You're now on a different whole bit. But 10 and 11 from here, no one seems to notice you. You'll be just fine. But organizing that and getting over there does take a hot minute, so I will switch to Uku as they have a little conversation. As you get dumped out of the sack and then shoved into the cage by your captor, in quotation marks. Hey, boss. Sorry I'm a little bit delayed, but as you can see, I've caught quite the prize. As the boss speaks, which is the other cat. Yes, well. Where's your friend? You're meant to work in the least pairs. He's otherwise indisposed, taking care of a problem. Well. It seems that our guest is gonna be lacking a captive, no? I do apologize, good sir. However, can I make it up for you, perhaps? As the cat's hand reaches out towards this one. A traitor's head would perhaps do.
Hi, captive.
You're a given.
What?
Why are you talking?
Oh, am I not allowed to?
No.
Stop playing the viol again.
Stop that!
Why? I'm not allowed to
Why did-
pull. I'm not allowed to play.
Why do you even have that? Opens the cage. Give that here!
I jump out.
Make an acrobatics check.
Absolutely.
What is this? What's this dude's? I mean, yeah, that's fine. You just jump out. God damn it! Get back in the cage.
What?
You'll never see the light of day again. Your body will be chopped up into pieces. Used for experiments.
And what if instead I did... See if I can do this strategically. Oh, what happened to it?
Oh, it's gone.
Move it to the square. Is that... that's... This is being annoying. Wait, if I do this... Cast... Ah, got it. There we go. I think. No, that's in the corner.
That makes a loud bang, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Well, that one's not targeted. So you can untarget that one.
I'm not, you are.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. These two, I guess, will make cons. Oh. Well. Luckily, I think that's pretty accurate. You guys probably only got to maybe just past the tree before you hear a loud
Bang.
cracking sound. Roll initiative.
Nothing can ever go smoothly.
What does it say they're unharmed?
I haven't done the damage yet.
Oh wait, do we roll anything with advantage?
Nope. It was meant to be a staggered encounter. It's no longer a staggered encounter.
The big bat loud bang spell. Yo.
A lot of initiatives. For the most part, those ones over there, I'll just skip it around. But this one, first up, oh my god, it's the main trader. Oh, wait, damage.
Good thing I've Log Strider. I could just go pretty far.
I can't remember. Does 5e have crit fail, crit success stuff?
Nope.
No.
No, okay.
Whose side is he gonna be on?
Confusion.
You're heavily outnumbered. He's gonna go for the main guys. He's trader again. Target. We'll use. Actually, he won't move though. He'll just throw them. Doop. Does a 16 hit?
Me.
Yes.
Hit. Hit.
Take 5 points of piercing damage. As you see him, this Tabaxi open his coat, and it's lined with daggers. Next turn. Which one's this one? That one's confused. That one's confused. That one else here. That one's at the boat. Next round. Stan. So remember to add it.
Okay. Okay. Well,
It's fine.
I hear the bang. Then
Yes.
It was from like around here, right?
Yeah. It was in a frontward direction of you.
Okay. I move. Is it difficult terrain here?
It is not.
Okay.
It's
'Cause I
solid
can't-
ground. It's not mushy or anything like that.
Okay, so am oh I I have to lead the blind guy, don't I? Yeah. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Sploosh.
Yeah, sploosh. How deep was that? Because I literally just walked off.
It's this specific one, luckily, is not even deep enough for a boat, as all the boats are further up ahead. So
Yeah.
this one's like maybe knee high.
So like, okay, so it's fairly deep for me because I'm a small man,
Yes.
but it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What can I see from here? Yeah. Actually, I will summon my familiar. Okay. Let's summon that guy within 30 feet. I'll summon him. I have to see where I summon him, so okay, I have to summon him over here. Wait, did my character go away?
No.
Oh wait. Okay, now I can't see from my original. I can't see.
You're
from
looking from your
scan.
chicken. Yeah.
Okay.
So just off.
Oh, okay.
Click off the map. Yeah.
So when I
You
click
have
on him,
2 points
I
of view. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
It is a problem I've had before.
Okay, that's too far away. I guess I could summon him like over here.
That's gonna go through a wall. I'll drag it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. If I can summon him there, that's where I'll summon him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my
Just.
action to summon him.
Bonus action to command. He
And-
can actually see 2 of the enemies.
Yeah, and I'll command him.
Because your chicken has dark vision.
Yeah. I'll command him to seed one of them. Or attack. Attack my minion. Okay, select his target. Nope.
13 hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
5 fire damage.
And that you're done.
Oh yeah, is produce flame like? It's only a ranged spell, isn't it?
It's a ranged and melee.
I don't know. No, it's only a range. I think it's only a 3.5 that it's melee.
No, it's melee. This Dudo.
You
Gotta charge
can
up.
hurl the flame within 30 feet. Okay, it doesn't say anything in melee. It doesn't say anything about a melee attack on the thing, but okay.
And will attack Uku. Not without that though. Advantage. 21 to hit.
21 to hit? Of
Yep.
course.
6 points of damage. You took that off your familiar.
Oops. I will put that back on my familiar. Let me just go, and you're back to full. Yep.
That's it. As it now comes to this one's turn. Well, it looks like we got a spicy one here after all. Magic user indeed. As he... I forgot about that. That's okay. will target you with its bonus action. Make a strength saving throw. Uku.
Okay.
As he draws his sword in one hand, and
Eek.
blood starts pooling in his other, as it pushes, he steps forward and basically places his hand on your head, using his blood curse of binding. Your speed is reduced to 0, and you're unable to take reactions.
Nice.
Repeated saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
And then we'll strike. It's great sword. Great sword. Isn't this meant to be a long sword? Huh. Anywho, strike. 16 to hit.
Yes.
2d6 plus 4.
Enough, yes.
Bum, bum, bum. Well, seems the little rebel has a pet there as well. But we'll just grab you and put you back in the cage. Still, we'll need to treat you.
Call him Mood.
Oops. I did it again. I don't know how I did that. Anyhow. We'll attempt to make sure you don't die next turn, because you are merchandise. Oh yeah. Death save.
Natural 20.
Dun, dun. Spark.
I can move 40 feet, so. Am I spotted by any of these guys?
These guys appear to be human. One of them's carrying a torch, and they're looking around, mostly confused as they do not have dark vision. Same with the ones up top.
Right. What do I have? This guy within range? No, he is not. I guess I'll just use my bonus action to summon my scarf to me so I can fully equip.
Mm-hmm.
And I shall
An action dash.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I shall action I'll action dash. And still wanna stay hidden though. Is the thing. I'll move here behind this wall. And that's my turn.
10. 5. He doesn't really need to see. He also heard the big bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will honestly just do the exact same thing. Grates himself along the wall, readjusts. Smacks into the wall, readjusts. That'll be his turn. Unknown. This one. Oh shit. Well, can't see shit. We'll continue on doing what he's doing.
I think most of them can't say shit.
So that was a joke about sending me with them, right? Right. Silence. Stan.
Ah. Well, I'm going to move up. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will. Oh, how far away am I from that guy? 50 feet. Yeah. That's a bit too far for you'll produce flames, isn't it? Yes.
Yep, 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet. Okay, well. I'm gonna pop off one of my boots and pour out some water, put it back on, and then throw the water up into a blade and then fling it at the guy in the boat in front of me. Ice knife.
Yeah, you have advantage. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Wait, can you not also see nothing?
I can see because there's light in his area.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
One of the dudes has a torch.
Huh.
That'll hit. And then the saving
Um,
throw, which will
Roll
fail.
just in case there's a crit.
Nah.
Nah. Okay, and he has to do it. Is it
Yep,
him
already
that has
done.
to do with
Failed.
DC?
He takes full damage. Yeah.
Nice.
1d10 to the
9
target, 2d6 splash damage to the target's next one. That's weird that it doesn't separate that damage, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing at a time. Your chicken.
Oh, your bonus action, tell the chicken, charge! And the chicken will charge and to attack. Yeah. How far away is he? Damn, he's a little bit too far away. Yeah.
Chicken can move.
He will move.
Your chicken has a 30-foot fly speed.
Oh, we. Oh, yeah. Oh, that I'm not trying to move me. There we go. 5, 10, 20, 25. Yeah. 30, 35. Oh, I only got 30 feet fly, so that's there to. Which was 30 feet. Yeah, that's 30 feet there. And then he will throw a seed at the guy. Oh. Chicken, where are you? There we go. Flame seed. Oh. Nope.
Which one? The same one on the boat.
Same one.
Yeah, no, that just misses there.
Okay, at least I know. At least the chicken knows where the others are.
As this one suddenly turns around. Is that chicken on fire? Walks up hesitantly.
Okay.
Then sees Spark and the rest, because this is the dude with the torch. But he will strike the chicken.
Okay. Yeah, the hits.
Not the chicken. 7 damage to the chicken.
Apply damage. Ouch.
There you go. Stay there. Press passes. 5, 10, 15. Makes eye contact with you, Spark.
Fuck, he has dark vision. Oh wait, no, he's got light. I can't, I would like to know who has the fucking torch.
It is a lot
Yeah,
harder for you to
right.
tell. It's easier for those without vision to tell because it's centered on them.
Yeah.
It's the guy, yep, just above the chicken. As the
Yeah.
The,
Oh,
the thing was, it
there.
was easy in roll 20 because there was like an aura on the person. You
Yeah.
could see it. He's coming straight for me.
Yes, as you recognize the symbols he's wearing.
Yep, I already thought so.
As he will use his bonus action to cast Hex on you.
Saving throw?
There's no saving throw to Hex.
Oh.
You're just
Yeah.
hexed. And you have disadvantage on all strength checks.
All strength checks, did you say?
Yep.
Okay.
That's his turn. We'll attempt to stabilize you. You're more profitable alive after all. What's they say? I think it's only like 10. 3. Ooh. I'm not really good at this healing stuff. Skip. No, to save.
Thank you,
What am
Mortal
I,
Kombat
a
announcer.
fish doctor?
One second. Sorry, I was looking up stabilizing, and yeah, it's a DC 10, but also anyway. So I roll another death save.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he does have a kit, but he's not exactly the greatest at it.
Oh,
I think I'm dead.
Yeah.
fuck.
Wow.
So long. On this
Second
character.
session. Second session. That's hilarious. That's
Oh my God.
absolutely hilarious.
I mean,
Oh, that poor pseudo
For
dragon.
resources.
Next turn, I would have been able to heal you.
I was wondering how long this character of yours would survive with its reckless nature. Unlucky. But as you see the dragon kind of you see the eyes are fading. Well, isn't that quite the disappointment? You disappear. I will drag you back on the map for view sakes, but there you go. So you can still see everything. You're invisible though. Go there. But you will disappear along with your pseudo dragon.
I disappear?
Yes.
Oh.
just warlock things.
Warlock things.
At least my
Dark side
chicken
fetish.
saw
Poor.
what happened. My chicken will tell me all about it later.
Indeed. Spark.
Right. Well, what am I going to do? That's a good question. I am going to run up to this man, cast Green Flame Blade,
Mhm.
and hit him with my bladed scarf.
You didn't need to run up with him. You have reach.
Oh, I do too, don't I? Fuck me. I keep forgetting I have
Used to play
reach.
with a character with reach.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm assuming that also doesn't misses.
11 will miss.
Yeah.
Not good luck.
I will bonus action though, and my arms, all the tattoos on my arms are just going to start to glow, and slowly they're going to move down my arm through my hand onto my scarf, and you just see all these runes pop along like the silk edge of the scarf and start to glow. And I'm casting my rune, my Bane rune.
Hasn't. Apologies, friends. I sense a heartbeat has stopped.
What?
Will boop, that one. Jim's magic missiles.
Jim.
Yes. At second level. 12 will miss. 17 will hit. 17 will hit. What's this going? Another one. Yeah. 8 will miss. 2 hits. Damage. It's doing the other thing, just 5. Stupid. I knew I was forgetting to fix something. That one. There we go. 11. And that will be Kazan's turn. This one. Run up to the chicken.
No, not the chicken.
Yes, the chicken. Does that hit the chicken?
Yeah, that hits the chicken.
6 damage on the chicken.
Yeah. He is just a chicken after all.
Hey,
Oh,
boss, I think it
damn.
disappeared. That's not my fault, boss. Right, boss? They're all... I should probably not even roll them. They're not even getting involved. Half of them have no idea. Dad.
Okay. Hearing that heartbeat has stopped. Yeah, he's gonna rush in a bit. Because he internally. Yeah, me. I do have something better. Are any of these guys wearing metal armor?
They all are.
Ooh. Blood Hunter? Is he wearing metal armor?
Indeed he is. You don't know that. Shh.
Wait, do I know that or not?
You don't know he's a blood hunter.
No, that's...
Oh,
no.
the Blood Hunter thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Battle Metal, yes. He's a blood hunter.
Yeah, but and he looks like the most like senior of this group right now, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, I'm going to cast Heat Metal on him.
Yep. Remind me, there's no saving throw or anything, is there? I believe he
Nope,
just starts
has to-
taking damage.
Yeah, the only way to stop it is to take off the armor or whatever.
When you cast a spell and a bonus action on each of your turns to continue.
Yeah, is
Yes. So it is a bonus action which you can always substitute for an action.
yeah, cool.
But roll
Okay.
damage. He just takes that instantly.
Yeah, I'll end my concentration on my other spell. Wait, is there a saving throw?
No, that's if they can drop it.
Oh, okay.
Can't drop armor.
Okay. Damage. No. Just gonna roll it.
Yeah, it did. 10.
Oh, okay. It's just slow for some reason. On my end.
And chicken. I'm assuming you're spending your bonus
chickens.
action command.
Yeah, this turn I will tell him to. Wait a minute. I think he can do a thing.
Fiery teleportation, I believe.
Yes, he will teleport away. And each creature within 5 feet
Dex
of the
save.
space he left takes a dex saving throw.
Nope.
Yeah. And wasn't there another guy?
No.
Yeah, they both fail.
They'll take full.
So, nope. 7 damage.
Damage.
And chicken will teleport. Teleport.
Come on up.
Karn real quick. We'll teleport. To over here.
This one. We'll go support the boss man. Targeting. Boop.
Nope.
Nope. And then, at this point, interesting. Spark. You see one figure, off in the distance.
Do I?
Just above the walls. You see them for a split second as you see one figure seemingly running away.
Was it the cat?
You don't know.
Assuming it was the cat.
Passive perception's only 11, buddy. It's not that good.
Yeah, I know. It's no vex.
Pussy.
Right. You, Spark, are coming with me. We do so dearly miss you.
Noni.
Strike. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, it hits.
Silvery bombs, motherfucker!
Okay, you're fine.
I'm
Cool.
giving myself advantage. Oh, I applied it twice.
20.
Yeah, well, I can't use another reaction, so yeah, that hits me. But
Damage for 10
oh,
plus a d6 necrotic. There is
there was fire in that.
one fire. You take 9 damage. You don't take
Oh.
5 point of fire.
So, well, 1.5. I'll just take half of the damage of.
Yeah.
The 2 damage. There you go.
That's him though. Well, sadly, we need to give someone to our dear friend, so unlucky that's going to be you. Got some infighting over here.
I like how they called free device.
Yeah, same.
Dagger. That's much better. 7.
To me?
No.
Oh,
He's yeah. Okay. 0. Your turn.
my turn. Reactions back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 15-foot cone. That originates from here. Can that... Fuck. Is there anywhere I can move to get these 3 cunts in a 15-foot cone? I don't
These
think
3?
so. Yeah, these 3.
Oops. In a 15? No.
Yeah, I can
No
only
way.
Get, only get 2. Oh, fucking, I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't think I'm calling with you today, friend. Or ever. And I'm going to cast Burning Hands on both of these guys. I'll just, yeah.
Yeah. Nope. No.
Well,
Roll damage.
– 15 points of damage to both of them.
Whew. Yep. Still up.
Still up. I don't have a bonus action to do anything. Don't think I do. No, I don't. That's my turn.
We'll cast Chromatic Orb at this one. Oh, hits. $38 lightning damage. Choo-choo.
Prone, unconscious, dead.
We'll stay where he is. This one. Well, I suppose he's going to hit the chicken now, isn't he?
What a monster.
Dealing with the chicken. Strike.
Yeah.
Does that hit the chicken? Okay.
Yes, that hits the chicken.
3 points
Ah!
of damage to the chicken.
Chicken is alive.
Oh, this dude sucks. He did roll last on his initiative. That guy is going to be put in a cage soon. They don't even know what's happening yet. Oops. Dan.
Okay, Stan. I'll use my bonus action to heat metal.
Yep. Roll damage.
Okay, heat metal. $2d8.
How would you like to cook the Blood Hunter in his armor?
He just cooks.
His sword that is slightly glowing suddenly spreads all through his arm, and you see that his other arm, which is bloody from his blood rituals, suddenly ignite. Not today, then. Be warned, Spark. You are hunted. As he dies.
Okay, I've still got the other boy, don't we?
He is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck produce flame at him. No, that
You
won't
miss
hit him.
yourself.
Wow.
You rolled an 11 against 11 hits.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Right.
He's trash.
6 fire damage. Ah.
Uh, now, deal with the interlopers.
Oh, I've been
Oh,
doing that
shit.
stuff. He's like, their like comrade just burnt and all crisp.
I mean, they're all kind of charred. We've just thrown fire at
Injured,
all of them.
unharmed, barely. Oh, no one else is even barely hurt. Backs away. I should delete these. Then I
My
can't be doing
turn.
this. Yes.
Oh, let's go. 5, 10, 15. Okay, I can hear it's my turn, motherfucker.
I didn't know it made a noise when I did that.
Every single time.
Oops.
Oh, he's injured. Sure. I'm going to swing out and hit him with my bladed scarf. Green flame blade on top of it.
Uh-huh.
Which I have advantage on. Oh. Never mind. It doesn't matter about the advantage, I guess.
Oh no.
Critical hit. Plus an extra 2 damage from green flame blade. Which is a static 2 damage, so it doesn't. Yeah. I was gonna say, you stop right in your tracks right there. Or prepare to die. It's my turn.
As it's Kazan's. Move forward a little bit. There's this one. Fire about hits. 6. This is still. Oh god, he is.
Jeez.
Looks around. I surrender. Drops mace.
Is that the thug?
That's the thug. Unconscious. Stan.
Okay, Stan. Oh, that's not movement. That's measuring tool. 10, 15. What can I see from here? Oh, what the?
You
Can't see
see
anything.
There is no light source ahead of you.
Oh shit! My only weakness. Well.
Oh, Terry, before I forget,
Mhm.
that cat thing creature has a minus D4 on its next saving throw.
Righto.
Yeah, the only thing I can really do, because I can't see fuck all. Guess I'll cast Cure Wounds on Spark, I guess. Can't see anything.
Well, I'm getting healed.
Yeah, I can't see anything. You're the only person I can see.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say no to some healing.
I would heal someone else, but they died.
Oh, look
No
at that!
healing.
I'm now 2 off full HP.
And I'll use my bonus action to have my chicken to guard this guy. Make sure he doesn't make any sudden moves.
Yeah, beady chicken
Chicken
eyes
will,
is
like-
staring at him.
You'll basically like kick the mace a little bit away. It's like
Right.
and his menacing look at him. Yeah. That's about it.
Free device surrenders.
Is it actually called Free Device?
Do you have a problem with my name?
You
That
surrender.
hurt a lot.
Oh, there's more than
Where's
that.
our little friend?
Yes,
I
where's
don't
our
know,
friend?
It disappeared.
Terry,
Yes.
can I use my scarf and wrap it around their neck? Not doing any damage, but like
wraps around the neck. Free device does not know.
what do you mean you don't know and they're gone? You were right here.
The free device only knows that the pet glowed and then it disappeared.
How many more are you in this facility?
8 grunts that have like 8 HP each.
Right.
They're not a very perceptive bunch. They've been doing cargo this entire time.
We will need to get rid of them too. Okay, where's the keys to the cage?
It's open.
Yes. Where's the keys?
I'm otherwise restrained.
Where are the keys?
They're in my pocket. One of them.
I'm going to go and grab the keys from his pocket. I'm going to try to search him for weapons and throw them away.
You find about a dozen daggers
just,
and a short sword.
just throwing them all in the corner.
Yep.
Grabbing the keys. And I'm throwing the cat in the cage.
Okay, so are we out of initiative?
We are out of
Really?
initiative.
Okay, I'll come in here and use produce flame to see.
Yep. Just I'll do this.
I'll just move my chicken and I'll just look
Now I'll just
for the
give
chicken.
you a torchlight. There you go.
Okay. Can I look around for any trace of our little fishy friend?
Yeah. It's not hard. Looking where directed that was in the cage, you see now that a little bit of the scuff prints is like ash at the bottom of the cage.
Ooh. She might have spontaneously combusted. I don't know. Man.
Can I
Not even a body.
can I look for any traces of anything arcane?
Sure, make an Arcana check. Keep in mind, you're doing this around the cat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yep.
And I have advantage on Arcana checks.
You do.
I do. Didn't help, but I do.
No, I think that's something that one from the looks of it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I have Eye for Magic.
Um,
Starting second level, you notice magic more easily. You can cast Detect Magic and Identify spell equal to the times of intelligence. Oh! Can I just cast Detect Magic, actually?
Sure can. Outside of what you already know, which is yourselves, which you will promptly dismiss and ignore, there is a distinct lack of magic from everyone, including Free Device. No magic on him. Except for the very very small trace of what you would boil down to is some sort of teleportation magic.
Right. It seems they were teleported. Very strange.
Hmm.
So is free device going to live?
Undecided yet. Who's your leader?
Oh, you don't even know. As you hear splush.
No. No, a chicken was going to be there. I was just using him to see. But oh well.
You told the chicken to watch him in case he escaped, yeah? Surely the
Yeah, I
chicken.
did. I was just...
The chicken's
I literally-
getting an attack roll.
Oh, good. Okay. Chicken. The most effective thing you could do would be to teleport next to him.
That'd be kind of
Like,
menacing,
No,
to be honest.
no. It gets the attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the teleport.
Okay. It's only got a flame seed, which is a range, so it's a disadvantage.
No, it'll be a normal. It's fine.
Okay. Well, does that it? 24?
Yeah, roll damage. Yep.
No mercy from the chicken.
No mercy from the
It's painful.
chicken. As he dies on the boat. Free device is willing to parley for thy life.
I don't think you understand. We are the enemy for you here. You're just going to tell us or you're going to die. There's no ballet.
Oh, that's the parley. I live and flee with my friend here, my ally who is currently unconscious for unknown reasons.
Is that the guy who helped us in?
Yes.
Yeah, he got our friend killed. I'm just gonna stab him.
Oof.
This party's pretty cold.
I'm just gonna produce flame and it's pushed into his face.
Ooh.
Dead.
Okay.
Free
just
device
free
will flee on his own, yes?
I don't think you understand. We are not heroes here. You're here for a purpose.
And where are the other pieces of cargo you were taking? The other beings that had magical abilities?
They departed.
Where to?
Well, from what I heard, you already know. Yes.
That's very much inland. From what I know, you guys are using the ocean to transport cargo. Can I also just insight check him? Just to see if he's lying throughout any of this?
Go for it.
Ah, 10.
Hard to read individual.
Well, you said there's still some thugs around. Do
Hey,
we
boss
want...
man, we're done. Oh.
Oh, he shows up.
Yes.
Instantly mind sliver. Just let me. How do I target the man? Can I target out of combat?
Yeah.
Double right click? There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intelligence save. Oh, fuck!
We're not done loading yet, boys. We've got more stuff to shuffle around.
Hmm.
Do you want to go get rid of them, Stan, or should I?
I don't mind. I'll go walk over.
I'm
You can
standing in
see
front
that
of the
they've
cage.
started putting the oars and they're starting to push off and they're going to go row away.
Okay. Let me look at my spells real quick.
Like, so just don't hit them, hit the boat.
Okay. Oh damn! I don't have any of those fucking good spells left. Okay. If there's restrained, can they row?
No.
And why not? I'm gonna cast Entangle on them.
Right. Got ya. So, let's see. The rowers, you got both of the rowers restrained. The other one will not be restrained as he did make the save. But this one instead will just go and run away. Start swimming.
Okay.
But these two are restrained. They just look at you. Hey, boss man! Boss man! What are you doing? What's up? What?
Well, you're gonna comply, and you're gonna just stay there. All right.
Yes, boss man. No worries. We will not remove our bindings.
And okay. Well, I can't see them now. Fuck.
Nah, that is, yeah. Starters have gone from your point of view.
Spark, we got a runner.
Yeah, by your count, at least 6.
6 runners.
Yeah, I could only get a couple of them.
Was there another boat that kicked off, or they all bolt?
Yeah, there was.
There was one over the other side that I
Yeah.
couldn't see properly.
For fuck's sake.
You just see the torchlight disappearing off into the distance.
I don't have Vex's reins. There's nothing I can do about this, and I don't want this cunt to escape from the cage. He's our biggest source of information.
So, Free Device is willing to cooperate
Yes,
for my life.
you're going to tell us everything you know.
What do I know?
What do you know? That is the question. Tell us everything. I'm just going to produce flame and try to make it look like really arcane, and go, I would be able to tell if you are lying or not.
Just casting Produce Flame.
Fuck me. Does he know any spells? I don't have anything else other than detect magic.
I am not versed in the arcane arts myself, but I am well experienced with a certain individual that is.
Yes, fuck. You're still going to tell us everything you know, or what I did with my other flame in your friend's face, I will do to you.
Okay, I'll be very... Free Device will be very straightforward.
Yes.
Ask me questions.
Who are you working for? Who in particular is
How
your
do
leader?
you not know that? It's Nawala, you fool.
Noala. Where's my
Like
notes?
isn't it like the main cat dude?
Yep.
Yeah, the
Noala.
guy that.
I didn't write that down last time.
Can I like get these? Are these actual dwarves?
No.
Fine.
It's just generic
Okay.
token 101.
Can I be like, hey guys, can you come over here in a orderly manner and let me
we're
tie you
entangled,
up
mate.
real quick?
Boss man, we're entangled. Do you want us to break free, boss man?
No.
Then we'll stay here, boss man.
All right.
Like,
Okay, I'll just.
the entangle will remain for as long as they don't move at this point.
Because
Even when it stops working, they'll just like try to fix it.
What do you get out of giving the magical children to the organization you're working with?
That's the type of information that Free Device does not know. Free Device just does what Boss Man says.
Where can we find your boss?
Oh, not even Free Device knows that.
Then how do you get orders?
I get orders down the grapevine, so to say.
So, who's right above you? Who's the next person I have to go put a flame in their face?
Well, the only person, so to speak, above me is Nawala.
So, down the grapevine, you hear from your boss.
Yes.
How do you hear from your boss?
Via messenger. Free Device acknowledges that Nawala is paranoid, but Nawala is smart and he's paranoid for a reason.
Alright. The rest of the children have been taken already. There's no way of getting them back. Wait, no, there's...
But
Yeah.
I have important information you may not want to know. Yes. Free Device knows something.
Yeah, well, tell us. Tell us something of importance that is worth your life.
I know the reason why Nawala is doing what he is doing.
Which is?
Self-preservation. Nawala himself is great spellcaster, he is.
Ah, I see.
He
Give up
gives
others to
Yes.
save his own skin. That's not how they work. They will just go for him next.
Nawala knows that. He has plan, yes.
Your boss
I
is...
think Ancients align, no?
No, not really.
Take out organization, yes?
I mean, that is a plan in the future.
Nawala can help.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're very trustworthy.
No, Free Device is not trustworthy.
Exactly. I don't know if you're going to stab me in the back or not.
Have they given any good information, or are we burning them? I light with my hand.
Most so far, I think both. The information
Alright,
that there has Honcho is a spellcaster is nice to know, but it doesn't really give us a lead, which is what I'm looking for.
Nawala resides in Cat Docks, yes.
Yes. In the cat docks.
Mayhaps Free Device can lead you to Nawala.
Now you're going to lead us to him or lead us to the informants where you get your information from?
Why didn't both not work?
I mean, yes, but you said before that you don't not know where he is. You just get your information down the grapevine, as you said.
Free device is deceptive in nature.
Terry, I'm gonna start lighting a small fire within the cage.
And free device has met no all at once. I can
That's-
give you a description.
That's... See, this is better. This is good information to have. Now, you better talk quickly, or the flames will just keep spreading.
Free device is not a good artist, nor am I good describer of things. But he is a cat, yes, dressed very nicely, better than free device anyway, and has coat and many daggers.
Now,
That would just take free device to the rats. Let them
Yeah.
do
No,
things.
no.
I
Free
think
device does not go for rats.
yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. You know what? Instead of killing him right here, we're going to give him to the rats. Unless he just wants to die by our hands with fire in the face.
Free device will work for you, yes. Free device will call you boss man.
Boss man.
Not just boss man. It's superior.
Oh, good. You can just follow us to the rats then. Now, you heard our little friend. Don't think I'm not on the verge of killing you already.
Free device did not hurt a hair on little one's head. Not that little one has hair.
Insight.
Go for it.
I already made my inside, it failed.
It didn't directly attack her. I think.
Hmm.
I'm second guessing myself now. But I'm pretty sure it's the Blood Hunter.
Do I see the medical bag or medical med pack anywhere?
Yeah. You see that he has one. You see that it's been definitely not packed away. It's still partially out. You see remnants of. You can see that he has it. He's not that proficient with it, and it's very bare bones. But
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yes, I think I'm going to tie the cat up as we take him now.
Unless you want to check around here for anything useful. But I don't know.
Well, let's ask
Doesn't
the
really
guy
seem
who
like
was
much
running the
around
place. Is there anything that would be of use?
free device believes no. It's mostly foodstuffs and the occasional magic item that is fake.
Yes, I didn't pick anything up when I detected magic. Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to unlock the cage.
Oh, and the two children in the sacks.
I'm gonna lock the cage. What's two children in the sack?
In the sacks in the wagon.
Stan?
Okay, let's go to Wagon. Where is Wagon?
He's not
You
down.
see it? It's right there.
Ah,
In a wagon.
I say, all right, guys, I'm here to help, and then I open the bag.
You see two, or in each bag, one, but two rat folk. Look up. Hello.
Hello, we are here to help. We're gonna take you back to the rat folks, all right?
Oh,
And feel free to nibble on the cat lady.
Ew. Do you have any cheese?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Sadly,
you should get some cheese.
I do have these very nice berries. I pull out like a bag with like 30 good berries.
They'll accept it, and they'll nibble on it, and then realize that it tastes pretty good.
I give them like 3 each. So they just one berry is good enough for a day. So at least
But
3.
back to
would
max
be
hit
good.
points.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
I bring them back over.
See, free device is
little-
helpful. Free device reminded you of children.
Then keep an eye on him for 1 second. Terry, I'm going to go and loot this man.
Right.
Don't
He's got a great sword, a heavy crossbow, and
care.
half plate armor.
Don't care. Half-Light, is that better than what I have? I have chainmail.
I think it's about. I think it's the same, isn't it?
No, I don't have the strength to wield half-plate.
Really? Oh,
Half plate's medium armor.
Oh.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah. It just doesn't give you. Yeah, it's
15
yeah.
AC.
no, not better than chainmail. Mine's 16.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth. But yeah,
Yes, it does.
Oh, doesn't it? Oh, does it?
The only
Yeah.
one that doesn't
Oh,
is
that's
breastplate.
breastplate. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's no letters or notes or.
Nope.
Alright, cool. I shall unlock the cage and I'm going to wrap him in my scarf.
Yeah, free device would prefer rope.
Yes, I'm sure you would, but this way if you try to escape, I can just easily kill you. Now follow us. We're going to go see the rats.
Right.
Is it a chest over there?
Yes.
I have to look in chest.
The chest is locked.
Oh, well. That's unfortunate. Ugh. Well,
Free device probably has the key.
okay.
Yeah.
Free device. Give me the key to that chest.
Free device is currently occupied. But
I
check
look
my
through the-
pockets.
I look through their pockets.
No, not that It's the secret pocket inside my coat. Showed off this.
Okay.
The secret pocket. Inside that is another dagger as well. But also the key.
Okay. I go open the chest.
Within this chest, you see 3 red potions.
Oh, useless. Yeah, take the red potions, sure.
It was meant to be for each of you. One basic healing potion, or 3 basic healing potions.
Who needs healing potions when you got 30 good berries?
All dead.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, like, is it like, can I just drag it in from like the compendium?
Yeah, you can use the importer.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Ow. Scratch myself. Anywho. What are you doing with these 2 boys?
Which ones?
The one that my chicken's guarding.
Those 2. Currently wrapped in vines on the boat.
I'm kind of just tempted to kill them, to be honest. What do you think, Stan? What do you want to do?
I think they were just following orders. I don't know. We've killed enough people today, have we?
They nod.
Just to let you guys know, if we see you with these kinds of people again, we'll kill you first. So
They
leave this town. Don't come back.
They nod. They then shrug off the vines, who have long worn off since by now.
Go.
Yes. No, we'll go restrained. They don't even bother with the boat. They don't have a torch,
Yeah,
so they're gonna run off into the darkness.
yeah, that's fine.
But they'll eventually. You hear them run into things. Clearly face planting into water. But they're heading off.
Alright.
So, I take it the plan is to go back.
Gotta go back.
Give it a rest.
And there's a token that shouldn't be here.
Who is that stranger?
But yeah, there's another one that should be replaced. I've replaced my other captive with the new captive.
Yes, one with a name.
Yes.
A very great name. Free device that comes from a long line of device cats.
They choose their name, thank you very much.
Free device. Jeez. And she chose that?
Yeah.
I have to do this now, I keep forgetting. Okay.
You make it back to the rat house. Uneventful. And a
Do I see
is-
any fires in the city on the way back?
You do not. Pleasantly.
That's surprising.
Yes.
Stan, can you keep a
Maybe those
lookout?
two were the... Maybe those two were the right combo. You know?
And
Yeah.
where will you be? It is also 1 a.m. at night.
Well, we only know of one office.
So you're
The
heading
alleyway.
to the office.
Oh, we're heading to the
Very well.
room. Not the office.
Heading there. It's locked up for the night.
Oh, do a knock.
The door creaks open. You see Rat Thug.
Yes, we have captured the prisoner.
Peers over your shoulder. The Don is sleeping.
Do you have a cage or anything we can put them in? Something they cannot escape?
Gives you rope.
Yes, something that the cats cannot scratch or bite through. Perfect.
Gives you chain.
See, that's better. That is much better. I'm going to chain them up.
You can actually notice. I assume they were tied up with rope in the first. Oh no, with your scarf. Doesn't
With
matter.
my scarf, yeah.
As you tie them up in chain, you can have the meeting room.
You know, you can't just call it an office.
No, the office is outside. The meeting room is inside.
Sure, we'll put him in the meeting room.
Takes you out back to the storage where you first met the Dom.
Yep.
Chucks him in there. I'll stand guard.
Yes, make sure he does not escape. If he does, tell me and I will kill him.
Just stands there menacingly. As much as a rat thug can be menacingly. And you guys are going to head for a rest or something?
Yes, I will go.
I am tuckered out. I am
Alright.
tired.
We'll head for a tavern in the rat district.
You'll go back to where you were residing before. You two get a long rest alongside the NPC. And that's where you two will end session.
Yep.
Sarah, you'll get like 20 to 30 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I've got a question first.
Yeah.
Do we level up?
No,
Fuck.
not yet.
I've got another question.
Yes.
Shall I continue streaming?
Not necessary, I suppose. I think it would be fine for just to be Sarah.
Okay.
No one's meant to know it, and this one works out, I think, relatively well.
Alright. Goodbye, stream!
Uh,
Bye-bye.
There we go. Everyone else, come on.
Oh, bye, stream.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.